Good afternoon, traders. Good afternoon, and welcome to Paul's Monday Market Update number 211 for Monday, 19th of January, 2026. I hope you're all well. I hope you have enjoyed a good start to the year and this rather eventful start to 2026. It's been quite some kickoff already, hasn't it? For those of you joining us for the first time, the Monday Market Update is just that. It is me flying through as much as I can share with you in the next 25, 30 minutes, looking at strength and weakness within the FX indices and commodities markets, followed by a look at the charts of interest, and then a look at the live market. It is not a signal service. It's not trade recommendations. It is just me sharing with you what might be of relevance or use to yourself in your own endeavors. As always, you are very welcome here, but just remember that you are always responsible for your own trading and investment decisions. And for those of you who perhaps want a little bit more help or a little bit more insight and mentorship, there'll be a small group mentorship running starting next week, basically focused on trading FX and the swing positions. That'll be called the Dollar Edge, all right, which is probably quite apt based upon how the world is going at this particular moment. But it will basically run for Q1 of 2026, so it's going to be kind of 8 to 10 weeks, just basically looking at trading fewer higher quality setups from the 4 hour charts, focusing on the dollar, sterling, and euro markets. If you've got a question, just ping me a question. You can email me there, or there's a bit code, or that QR code will take you there. More of the same, I'm afraid, today, ladies and gentlemen. So, LDO, Leonardo. All right, okay. So, for some of us, once again, of a certain Cold War vintage, there'll always be kind of Westland helicopters, but Leonardo, Italian company, but European, basically. Defense company in particular, they do work in electronics, but they're kind of aligned with helicopters, all right? And every military wants some helicopters at the moment, all right? So once again, has been a great move, right? A great run up there, okay, based off the Ukraine issues, all right? We looked at this about how we were pivoting around €50, and had we put in a double top here, and this is what I was saying earlier. You look, quite a few of these defense companies, sort of November, December of last time, they sort of fell away to this 50 period moving average. And I was saying at the time, we had like a neckline here at 45. And I was curious to say, listen, if there is if there's a breakthrough in the kind of peace talks between Russia and Ukraine, I see all of these defense companies clattering their way through that. There was no real peace pact, and in fact, what we've got is pretty much the other way, with the sort of events in Venezuela, events in Iran, and of course now events in Greenland, and that has just given us a pump from Leonardo from €45 up to €60. That's just quite some move, isn't it? Quite some move. And once again, all of the kind of the sentiment at the moment is helping defence companies on both sides of the Atlantic fill their boots.